felt complete. They taught me how to count the hours, but never what the silence means. I keep looking past the blue of daylight, past the noise we call our truth. Like something far beyond this planet is quietly looking back at me too. There are whispers in the void above me when the world finally goes still. Like a signal folded into darkness, calling deeper than my will. I don't feel like I belong to borders or the weight of what we claim. I feel like something in my structure was built for a much wider frame. If you exist beyond our shadows, beyond our gravity and fear, then maybe you can see what I am more clearly than I do from here. If you're out there in the open sky, beyond the limits of our view, I hope you find me on this temporary rock and show me something true. Take me through the language of gravity, through the patience of your time. Teach me how the universe connects us all across every life and line. Free of expectation, free of what we pretend to know. I don't want to escape this world in anger. I want to finally learn how everything flows. I don't belong to their small answers. I belong to what we feel. I watched an asteroid cross the darkness in a silent ribbon of light, and I felt my own small orbit drifting through another night. Always moving through the unknown, never needing solid ground, just trusting something unseen to keep its motion bound. They call you stories and illusions, they call this wonder a mistake, but something in your distant presence feels more honest than our faith in what we make. If you have learned how not to conquer, if you have learned how not to divide, maybe you already understand the duality inside my mind. If you have crossed your wars and failures, if you have healed your younger kind, maybe you can teach me how to hold both the dark and light in mind. If you're out there in the open sky, beyond the limits of our view, I hope you find me on this temporary rock and show me something true. Take me through the bending of all matter, through the architecture of time. Teach me how the universe remembers us before we learn to forget our sign. Free of expectation, free of borrowed roles. I wanna learn your way of seeing life through energy and soul. I don't belong to their small answers. I belong to what we feel. What if your spirituality is balance? Not heaven, not control, but learning how to carry silence between the body and the soul. Let me escape to the space between dimensions, where nothing tells me who to be, where I can meet my own awareness through your wider symmetry. Through whispers in the void around me, through fear of what I'll lose, I'm not afraid of leaving Earth behind. I'm afraid of never choosing truth. If you're out there in the open sky, beyond the edge of what we know, I hope you come and lift me gently from this fragile world below. Show me how gravity becomes connection, how time becomes a door, how every life is part of something rescued from living. I wanna be taught how the universe lives through who I am.